I primarily do concrete materials research, so my goal is to make our concrete be stronger and last longer. I have two separate projects that I've worked on in the last couple years. The first one is we've implemented surface resistivity testing, which essentially measures the permeability of concrete. It is hard, it is solid, but water will still go through it. And we measure the permeability of it on an older fashion. It used to take 2 days to do it, and now we could do it in 2 minutes with this new test method. And so we did some research and we've implemented that. And then another really cool project that we have going on right now is we're actually testing roller compacted concrete under accelerated loading. And everyone told us we could never build it really thin, like 4 inches thick. And we're looking at using that in low volume roads. And our latest test results say that we can do it, which can save us a lot of money. A typical Louisiana road might cost anywhere between $450,000 to $750,000 or possibly $1 million to reconstruct per mile. And with the advent of drilling for oil and gas in our oil and gas rich state, agriculture, expansion and stuff like that, it's tearing up our low volume roads, what we would consider our farm to market roads. And some of these, even though we reconstruct them a year or two later, we're in the process of reconstructing them again. And so those typical fixes are costing us maybe in maintenance dollars several $1 million every couple of years. With the use of RCC, potentially, if we're able to implement it and continue the research and it proves out where we want it to prove out, we could potentially save $10 to $12 million per year per district in the state of Louisiana in maintenance dollars. I believe it's important for us to continue doing transportation research because we serve a public. A car company, they serve their buying public. We serve the public taxpayer. And our goal in transportation is to provide one, economic, safe transportation. And as new technologies come available, we can do research to implement those properly or to properly evaluate them. And then the other portion is we always want to try to use our public taxpayers' dollars to the most efficient ability we can. And a lot of times to do research, we spend some of that money, but then we can get returns on that money and make our roads and bridges last. Instead of lasting 20 or 30 years, we can make them last 40 or 50 years, which is then a benefit to the public because then they don't have to drive around the orange cones or the orange barrels and scream at the guys out the window and stuff like that. If you're interested in research, there's a lot of research opportunities out there. Find a professor who you like and who is willing to mentor you. As a young engineer coming up through college, find the older students that will help you. They can tell you what classes to take with each other, what professors to avoid, what professors not to avoid. Make some friends and network.